success with Soraka in ranks, so we'll see how that works out.
Yep. But he's choosing to bring CV and Flash rather than Exhaust or Heal, and we also see from that they just want to play safe. If we look on the enemy team, Ash is bringing Ghost and Flash, and King Alex 0821 is bringing Heal and Flash. So
yeah,
actually they also want to stay pretty safe too, bringing 2 escaping summoner spells on Ash.
Yeah. It looks like SGC wants to play a kind of a farm-ish bottom lane, and the Spiritual Sky team is going to play a kind of poke-ish lane, which doesn't really counter it. Ash really doesn't have burst potential.
Actually, if you Janna shield the Ash and she volleys and then lands that first crit, that's basically half of your health bar gone.
That's true. But that relies on being able to land all of that. And like Pad, I don't know if his coordination is that good. Looking at the other stuff
between King Alex and Like Pad, just Like Pad needs to go here. I'm gonna volley it this time. Shield me now because Janna's shield got nerfed. So,
yeah. Okay, so the game has actually started, so I'm not so I can say this now, but the SG team was actually considering going for a bit of jungle invasion, which I'm gonna assume the Spiritual Skies team isn't ghosting the stream, so they don't know that. But
they are listening to the stream. If you haven't realized from how much.
Yeah, but I told them to what the hell? Okay, well, I'm gonna hope that didn't. It shouldn't be.
Well, I mean, just let's just comment on the team composition, and then we can talk about jungle invasion or whatnot when the game starts.
Okay. So Shyvana and Malphite is what I expected in the jungle.
Both bringing Flash and Smite.
Yeah. So. Top lane, Renekton versus Olaf is not as sustainy as a lot of top lanes, but
no, actually, Renekton has lots of sustain with this whatever that spinny move is.
Yeah, that's true.
Olaf has sustain if he presses W. So
yeah,
but here we can really see the difference. Like their summoner spells, Flash and Ignite versus Ghost and Exhaust. Olaf is basically going, hey, I have confidence in my ability to land my axes. And I don't need Flash to kill you. I'm just going to ghost up to you and just whack you in the face.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then with Renekton, he has that double dash plus that Flash. So he's expecting to have lots of mobility.
Yeah. And Renekton does have a stun, so
yeah.
Hopefully that'll work out.
And
mid
then
lane is going to be Kennen versus Fizz.
2 Yordles. Actually, no, Fizz isn't a Yordle, but he should be a Yordle.
I haven't seen what Wise Guys' Kennen, actually. But
Wise
I'm
Guy can play
it's
anything, basically.
I'm gonna assume it's good, because most of what he plays is pretty good.
Initiation is reliant on SGC on either Renekton stunning Ash, or...
That's gonna be pretty difficult, but you might be able to get it off.
Or Shyvana landing a dragon form in the middle of their team.
Yeah.
Or Kennen deciding to flash into the middle of the team. Like, I don't like initiating with Kennen just because without Zhonya's. With Zhonya's, then go ahead and just pop yourself in there. But without Zhonya's, that's going to be pretty difficult for him to go in and not just die to Fizz and Ash and Olaf.
You also might want a double Warder on Kennen as well, but not as good if you have 3 AD-based champions on your team. So, we'll see how well that works out. Everyone loads relatively quickly, except for Malphite.
That's because he's rock solid. Yeah. Let's see. I feel that SGC does have lots of damage. They have 4 people that can deal damage. Soraka really can't do too much except for silence Fizz. And like basically Soraka is just there to silence Fizz.
Okay.
Make sure he doesn't kill Graves.
In the bottom left, we have representing the Social Gaming Club, Wise Guy on Kennen, Cold Crystal 2 on Shyvana, Gaywad on Soraka, Inquisitor on Graves, and Grimlock on Renekton. In the top right, we have representing Spiritual Sky, Tag Trume on Olaf, King Alex on Janna, Likepad on Ashe, I don't even know, on Fizz, and Strong on Malphite. And I'm gonna remove this, if I can do this correctly.
So, to begin with, we see pings coming down on the purple-blue side. They really want to protect that blue buff for that Malphite. And then we see Jungle Invasion coming out from the SGC team on the purple top side. So they really want to be giving that red to Shyvana or to Renekton. Giving red to Renekton will allow him to have a larger lane presence. It will allow him to trade easier.
And Olaf doesn't see this, I don't think. Actually, they see the Olaf, but Olaf doesn't see them, I don't think.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Like I was saying, this Jungle Invasion. Olaf is... Okay, so Wiseside uses a shuriken to check
this
that.
Olaf. They decide to back off from that red bush, and they're gonna swing around and hopefully take Wraiths.
Minions have spawned.
And I don't know if Olaf saw the shuriken. He definitely sees the Shyvana now, though, so he's gonna back off. Yeah. We see bottom lane going back so they can make bottom lane in time.
Yeah. And the Spiritual Sky team doesn't seem to be well prepared for this at all. They aren't going to try to engage, and Olaf is just going to leave.
Well, they just want to make sure that Malphite's blue is safe. So we saw that the majority of
Kennen and Olaf see each other. A lot of damage being traded, but I don't think these people really want to engage. A ton of pings coming out, and the rest of the team comes in.
To come down and help. Kennen was waiting for Renekton to come down. Renekton was helping pull for Shyvana, which losing that much health in the beginning is really gonna... I mean, he already has popped his pot, so I don't know if that's gonna, like, hurt him in terms of laning.
Yeah. Malphite is gonna try to steal
this red because he knew that.
SGC's red, but yeah, he's probably gonna be able to get it, though he doesn't have... His hide, I assume, is off.
Top lane, Shyvana goes, and Olaf pops Ghost. Olaf is definitely going to go the way, but he has burned that Ghost, so we'll see if Shyvana decides to swoop back around.
The Malphite steals SG's doubles, so he does get a little bit back. CV coming down, not seeing Malphite.
Well, they expected that he would go ahead and counter jungle, but they didn't realize that he would go ahead and try to do golems. Shoot.
Missed that. First blood in bottom lane on the Janna. I assume he went in and buckshotted something, and stuff died, which is usually how Graves gets kills. Actually, a crit going down on Soraka. So Soraka still has a really blue mana buff, so she will be able to heal herself. Red stolen by Malphite, and I can only assume that Shyvana expects it. God, I am so bad at this.
How do you keep missing these kills?
Top lane going down. That's actually really fast top lane.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Olaf did spend a bunch of time trying to fight Kennen in middle, so he came to top when... Let's see, Renekton is 3, and Renekton was 3. Renekton was a level higher than Olaf, so that just let him just take that advantage.
And Grimlock is going to take a couple shots on the tower, not very much damage at all being done to it. Shyvana's going to try to come in for a gank. I don't think it's going to work. This is on the other side of the lane, and Shyvana just backs off. He's going to try to counter jungle, but nothing is actually up on this side, though I'm pretty sure the Wraiths are going to come up soon because of just how the jungle works. But he is going to back off. He doesn't know that the Wraiths are actually about to come up. He's going to maybe try to get Fizz. No, that's not going to happen. Moving to the other lanes. Is that a mist? Does he have vision of the bush with that ward? Actually, he probably does. Okay. That would be really bad.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had those moments before, but when you are playing...
Buckshot coming down bottom lane. Lots of damage on that Ashe and Janna. Ash
Ash
forced
is
to
gonna
pop
have
a pot.
Ash's ass is actually being really risky. Actually, like still
Well,
staying in here.
The
But
Soraka is just being very Malphite coming in.
Malphite coming in.
I think they see it though. They had a ward on
See it?
there.
They have a ward. They're gonna fall back. Top lane, a ton of damage coming in down on Olaf. I'm gonna
Mid-gank from
assume.
Ken on that Olaf. He's
And
forced
the
to run
Olaf
towards
is-
the tower.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Olaf's
he's
gonna
dead.
go
He's
down,
gone.
and
That was good.
Renekton is now
Instead
2-0.
of coming up, like, Kennen actually ran straight through this ward. There was a ward.
There was a
purple
ward.
right here.
That was
He
odd.
ran straight through it. Like Olaf should have
seen it.
seen him.
And there were no pings coming down from the rest of the team either, so it's kind of unusual.
Yeah. So 3-0 for SGC right now.
Look at the goal difference. It's already extremely far. It's 1.4k. Of course. So not only are they've been killing them, they've also been out CSing them, which is also very important. A bit of damage coming down on Ashe.
Bottom lane.
A ton of damage also going down on Janna, and they're not going to be able to get a kill, but they're going to have to back, I assume.
Well, they're basically zoning them. At this point, they're just like, Ashe, do not farm these creeps. If you do farm these creeps, we are going to fuck you up.
Yeah. Could use...
And then, see, like, Soraka is zoning
a lot of damage maybe coming down on Brimlock, whiffing the ult.
Sharp misses.
And I assume the Renekton's gonna get away.
Shyvana comes in to help.
It is a 3v2, so they could engage, but I don't think they will.
Fizz is running away. This is a 2v2.
A ton of damage coming down on Olaf. Is Olaf gonna fall again?
Let's see if
That would
he
be
goes.
extremely bad if Olaf fell again.
So,
And just barely getting out with his pot. Though if he stays, they could very easily tower dive him.
Malphite was gonna go back, but missed a kill on.
Okay. Well, Kennen went down to the Fizz. Fizz is staying despite being dangerously low. Red being stolen again by Shyvana, and they're also paying the blue.
They caught Malphite.
Malphite's probably gonna go down as well. Stun, flash, and still down. It looks like Soraka wants to try to take the blue. Since Malphite just went down, this is actually a great idea. And I think SG expects it.
Janna coming in. From Ashe. So they see this.
They do see this, but
they don't really.
Blue is actually extremely low, but they're gonna back off actually. Ashe is also extremely low, so if they do engage, they could win.
SGC decides to back off.
Yeah.
The Hawkshot just scared them off of it. They thought that Fizz was coming down from middle to help with blue buff, and they didn't realize that he had gone back to base. So, Hawkshot just scared him. Oh, does Grace have his ultimate up? No, Grace
Fizz just popped it in the previous fight in top lane.
So they're saying, hey, we need to take this blue buff fast so that it doesn't get stolen.
Yeah.
So
Fizz is going back to lane. I think he's
from top lane, lots of
Malphite.
damage coming up from that
lots
trade.
of damage coming down on Olaf, and Malphite actually takes the blue. I don't know if he actually needs that, but I guess he's just gonna take it.
To back off from that. So
Kennen actually has blue, so like you predicted, they're gonna give the blue to Kennen for the extra bit of CDR. If we look at actually.
Yeah, they have a forward ward here, so they know where that Malphite is.
Yeah. Right.
Let bottom lane be like, okay, we're safe.
This also makes it a lot easier for Shyvana to counter jungle, which is what he does. So, the Malphite setting up for a gank. I don't know how well this is gonna work. Kennen lightning surges away, and Malphite.
So basically, Kennen is just like, fuck you. Can't catch me.
I think they expected the Malphite to come down because they did have the face check push warded over there.
They weren't sure if the Malphite was going to go up or down.
Yeah.
Ooh. Lots of damage coming down.
I don't know if
Fizz, so basically that was actually an almost even trade for both of them.
And Kennen has his revolver now, so he does have a lot more sustain.
SGC sees the Malphite
ping on Malphite. Malphite's gonna fall back.
Yep. And then we got a trade.
Trade
Oh,
players in
that's
mid.
so cute. It's like those two are sleeping together. It's so sweet.
What is wrong?